Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from Lockethebountyhunter.
I've had my septum pierced for years, and I literally just got my first septum theory comment. And here's the thing.
It's correct.
I recommend the septum piercing to everyone I meet and talk about it. Because here's the thing, if you decide in 40 years, oh, I actually don't want to wear this anymore. I don't like the look. It's fine. Because you don't have a visible hole anywhere in your body.
Why do you seem so angry?
It's different from any other facial type of piercing or ear piercing. Because there's not going to be a visible hole from any angle. It's up there. I'm trying to say it's literally like a less extreme body modification than getting a newborn's lobes pierced.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna have to go ahead and sort of disagree with you there.
You know what? I gotta hand it to you, sister. I am almost impressed. You've been posting garbage on TikTok for years and you haven't heard of septum ring theory, which means you're either incredibly ignorant or there's nobody willing to post comments on your painfully dull videos. Either way, it doesn't really make a difference. You see, the septum ring is pretty much the calling card of the easily led and indoctrinated cultist who think wearing a ring through your nose is somehow a rebellion against the establishment when it's literally the exact opposite. It's just another symbol of control. Now, there's a big difference between you making the choice to shove a ring through your nose than it is to forcibly pierce the ears of a newborn baby. Mainly that you're doing it of your own free will as an adult, and the baby doesn't have a choice. And the fact that you don't know the difference just proves the point even further, because thanks to your insane facial expressions, you're just proving how real it is, because you're bringing up the argument of mutilating a baby just for a statement that isn't attractive and only shows that you're a mindless drone in a cult whose sole purpose is to keep you miserable, angry, and alone. And
She's definitely angry.
You fell for it hook, line, and sinker, darling.
Because that is a hole that will be visible on your earlobe for the rest of your life. I can understand an ignorant person's belief in making fun of a permanent modification. Why would you do something permanent to your face, like a tattoo or another like visible facial piercing? But when you make fun of a septum piercing,
You're just so upset because we make fun of you.
it's like you're making fun of my hat. like it's literally something I can take out at any time and just like I'm wearing.
Yeah, you're right. It is like making fun of someone's hat. Stop wearing goofy ass hats.
Rings. Does that make sense? I don't understand the joke, because it would make more sense if it was a permanent decision. This is one of the fun ones.
You're not just wrong, you're stupid. Now wait just a minute. And you're ugly, just like your mum.
Wait, fun? What's fun about it? I mean, not only does it sound painful,
Right?
it's purely cosmetic, and it's a cosmetic decision that makes you significantly uglier, not only physically, but also mentally. You can't even explain why you insist on having the nose ring in the first place.
Yeah, she said it was fun.
In fact, it sounds more tragic when I think about it. Sure, you can remove the thing at any time, but you won't. You insist on wearing this thing, and you're willing to defend your decision so hard that you'll get either incredibly confused or borderline angry at anybody who proves the point that septum ring theory is a reality. I mean, just look at your face right now. You look like someone just asked you the square root of infinity, and you're standing there saying it's like making fun of your hat, even though you're not even wearing a freaking hat in the first place. You won't remove it because that thing is your identity. You don't have an independent thought in that head of yours. It's all based on that thing you got in your nose, and we all know it. And if you take it off, you'll feel naked and afraid. That's why you'll never remove it. Well, that and you'll get made fun of by your fellow cultists because you removed the symbol of control of most farm animals from your body. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think that's not a fair comparison. Farm animals actually have some practical use to society.
That's funny because it's so true.
I will never understand why men post photos of themselves holding fish they've caught, like, oh, good job. You captured a little thing that trusted you. You outsmarted a fish. Same thing with the guys
But I didn't know fish trusted humans.
who, like, hunt for fun, and they're using it as their Hinge profile that they're gonna get 0 likes on because they're posted up like this with a bleeding animal. For why? Obviously, if you're like a farmer or like using it for like resourceful reasons, that's a different story. But like the men who are using it is just, oh, I kill things for fun. Wow, you're such a man. You would be such a good father to my children. What is this? What is that? What are you? I like to do this thing that I call the Little Mermaid test, just to see how like a man treats animals, bugs, and babies. Essentially just things that cannot speak for themselves. Are they treated with respect?
Are you not scared of bugs and expect men to exterminate them for you?
Kindness? Authority? Usually not. So like, yeah, genuine question. Like what's that about? Like,
I think, why do all women seem to be having this pose? Why do all women do that pose?
you suck.
Speak for yourself, moron.
Oh my god, that is funny! Well, that's big talk from a woman who gets horrified at the sight of a spider in her living room. You see, woman, if a dude is posting photos of his quarries, it's proof of a lot of things. It shows ingenuity, patience, and his willingness to become one with nature. In fact, there's several cultures
and it also shows he has hobbies
across the planet who believe hunting is a sacred rite of passage with spiritual ties to nature itself. Now, you'd think these guys are just bloodthirsty maniacs, but what you don't realize is that one of the core tenets of hunting is to actually take down the animal as humanely as possible. Hunters are well aware of what they're doing and they don't want those animals to suffer. So if anything, they're showing respect for their hunting. Unlike you who can't—
Well, remember, hunting is part of, you know, culling the wildlife to where they aren't going to harm humans, right? If there isn't enough hunting going involved, there's going to be deers running in front of cars, causing accidents, and all these other issues.
Can't respect anything that doesn't involve Disney metaphors, which is just incredibly dumb and childish. And considering how difficult it is to hunt, there's nothing wrong with him wanting to celebrate and show off what he accomplished. Now, does it belong on an online dating profile? Well, that's not for me to say. But what I will say is that it's very easy for you to judge outdoorsmen for what they're able to accomplish when your biggest accolade in life was being able to graduate college with a 1.9
I mean, she has a double septum nose piercing, so... Woo.
GPA and 90 grand worth of debt.
Good, but I would say it's horrible yet terrible. Ugly yet disgusting. You suck.
Listen, ladies, if a guy truly loves you or likes you, he will listen to everything that you say.
I don't even think this is a true statement at all.
Example, I've been telling my boyfriend, I want slippers. I don't like when I walk on the floors without slippers. Like, I love wearing slippers. I told him, oh my god, I'm breaking out. Like, my face has been feeling so gross since my period. This man came home tonight and brought me orchids. He brought me slippers. And he brought me a face mask.
So you're just manipulating this man to get you stuff without actually having to ask him to get you stuff.
Take in, it's National Boyfriend's Day, not National Girlfriend's Day.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
Wait, what? Sorry, sister, I wasn't listening to you. Maybe if you actually had some of actual merit to say, I might change my mind, but that's clearly not happening here.
That same friend that said that he liked me a bunch, right? I asked him, like, what would you rate me out of 10? And he said 8. And I was like, yeah, and that's why I won't be with you. And he was like, what? And I was like, why would I be with a guy that thinks I'm an 8 when I know that there's guys out there that think I'm gonna be a 9 plus or like even a 10? Like, I'm gonna be their idea of beauty.
Because you might not like them.
I don't wanna be with a man that doesn't think of me as their idea of like perfection or what they want in a woman, because men are very visual and I'm not running the risk of you finding another more attractive than me, because what the f I'm not living that life. That life sounds like a nightmare to me. I already have anxiety. I'm not having anxiety because you want to like other bitches. Like, I'm not, it's a risk I'm not willing to play with you because you be dirty sometimes. Y'all stupid. And this man had really liked me.
Why does she have orange juice in another container than the actual orange juice container?
At this point, so I should have been higher up on the scale than a 8 because you know my personality.
Watch the sass, Captain Sassy Pants.
You know, I hate to break it to you, sister, but an 8? Yeah, that's the best you could ever hope for from a dude. This guy clearly liked you, God only knows why, and you get offended that he's not worshiping you at your feet or something. But lady, can you really blame the guy? He was trying to give you a compliment, and you got angry with him because it wasn't what you wanted to hear. Not like it really matters. You clearly were never interested in this guy in the first place, which is fine. If you're not attracted to him, then that's your preference. But woman, come on. There isn't a self-respecting man who's going to take a look at you and think that you're a 10. When with your foul mouth...
I mean, she's pretty average.
At best, you are a 1.32, and you're welcome for that compliment, by the way. And it's not just the compliment that's the issue here. You took one look at this guy, who clearly liked you, and then immediately assumed that he was going to dump you the second a hotter chick came along, which reeks of trust issues along with that stench of entitlement that's emanating from your freaking pores. And the sad part is you threw out a dude that was genuine for the mere hope that there was some random guy out there who was going to think that you were hotter than you actually are. You chose delusion over reality, and it pisses you off so much that you had to drag this guy through the mud for not accepting it. So it sounds to me like this guy dodged a massive howitzer barrage when dealing with you.
And then this fucker had the audacity to get upset and fucking have an attitude with me. And I was like, because I was honest with you, I was like, my guy, imagine I got with you and I told you, well, you weren't my idea of perfection. I think you're like a 7, but that guy over there is like a 9. You're gonna fucking feel some type of fucking way about that. And you expect me to put myself through that? Oh, hell nah.
These women are just crazy. It's crazy, I'm telling you. Crazy.
The you would feel some type of way about that if your fucking partner told you that, you would fucking feel a way about it. And don't lie
If my partner called me a 6, I'd be like, seems fair.
to me. You would.
Don't tell me what the f I mean.
Woman, he was pissed off at you because he gave you a genuine compliment and you threw it back in his face just to call him ugly. I mean, what in the hell did you think was gonna happen? That he was gonna take the crap you said with a smile? I mean, most dudes don't need their women to tell them that they're perfection personified. Most of us are aware of our flaws and we're humble enough to recognize them. But it's kind of different when you get offended that this guy didn't tell you that you were perfect, because you're not. You literally dropped 17 F-bombs in less than 2 minutes in a self-indulgent rant that's going to guarantee that you end up as a single mother living in a trailer and making TikTok videos about how ugly dudes are. I mean, that's not the issue here. Any mild attractiveness that you may have had went right out the freaking window the second you decided to insult this man, all because he said you were an 8. I mean, woman, a guy who finds you attractive is rare. Profoundly rare. It's so rare that most of us would have a better chance of finding a mint condition gray copy of the Nintendo World Championship cartridge at a garage sale for 50 freaking cents. And you're getting furious with him and assuming that he'd react the same way that you would. But we wouldn't. There is no chance in HE double hockey sticks that we could ever be as hideously ugly as you.
I'm telling you, these women think that they're 10s, and as soon as you tell them otherwise, it's not like you're even trying to humble them, you're still even trying to compliment them like that gentleman was, and he still got flack for it. It's just like, women, we're just trying to tell you the truth. We can't lie to you every single damn time, because then now you call us liars all the time. We can't win. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and I'll get you guys next time. Yeah.